So I'm going to do a quick test on the ACE Pro versus the iPhone. So it's the ACE Pro and the iPhone 15 Max. I'll do this, so just a quick one without Julie, just to see how I get on, because she's a big Insta fan. So let's give it a go and see what happens.
We are the zany Zoomers. We're on the road again. We're taking pics and filming spots from mountains to the glen. With a camera in his hand, her with a 360 Pro. Buckle up for some jolly fun, cause on the road we go.
So this is Tower Road Jetty and the Upper Loch Iron. And as you can see, there's lots of people coming in here with their little wee boats. Some of them go off to a bit of fishing. So this is the iPhone at the moment. The Insta's still in the van attached to the dashboard. And you can clearly see that this is a lot brighter. And there's more clarity. It's definitely better than the Insta. But to be fair, I'm using both on automatic, so I've no real control over the settings yet, because I don't have the filters. But I'll go back to the Insta, and you'll see the difference. So let's get back to the Insta. And you see, there's definitely a difference. It's a lot darker. And of course, this is through the windscreen of the van, and you can see the dirty marks. So that's not ideal either, to be fair. But I will check that later without being outside the van and see what it looks like. But I think we definitely need to get the filters and get to do a proper check, get the filters on, get the manual settings, get the proper shutter speed, or shutter angles, whatever you're used to using, and get the proper settings, and hopefully we will see a difference, because even if I'll try and do is I'll try and increase the exposure in post and see if that makes any difference. But I'll go back to the iPhone now. I'll zoom in on the iPhone, see what that looks like. Yeah, even that's good. Even zooming in on the iPhone, it's a lot better. So I don't think there's any argument there at all, really, to be honest. Yeah, and that dirty windscreen really doesn't help. And this is 4K too, which is surprising. Could be just because it's a dark day. But then when you look at the iPhone at 4K, yeah, you'd be reasonably happy. Even in automatic, I'd be reasonably happy with that. Especially if it's just going on to Facebook or YouTube or something like that. You say, yeah, what's wrong with that? That's okay. As I say, you can't really judge until you have both cameras set the exact same, and one not shooting out through a windscreen. But as I said earlier on, what I might do is I might try and change the exposure of the Insta in post, see if it makes a difference. I'll probably lose some clarity, but who knows, you never know. So that's just back to the Insta. So I think what I'll do is I'll change it around here in post, make it a bit brighter. That made no difference. Well, it made a wee bit brighter, but it lost a bit of contrast and clarity. So that's no use at all. It looks a wee bit flat now all of a sudden. So I think that's probably the end of the experiment. I think it's no doubt in my mind which is best, and I'll try it again when we get some filters and try to use the settings manually. But anyway, let's get back onto the road.
We are the Zany Zoomers. We're on the road again. We're taking pics and filming spots from mountains to the glen. With a camera in his hand, her with a 360 Pro. Buckle up for some jolly fun, 'cause on the road we go. Julie loves her gadgets and her brand new Mini 4. She has even gone and done a test to learn a little bit more. Martin, he just takes his camera everywhere he goes, looking for a cow or goat to give him a little pose. Oh, zoom, 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 around the world we go, from bustling streets to quiet shores with our quirky video show.
I love the way everybody waves at you around here. It's brilliant. Now this is a different time lapse. I'm doing the time lapse in post rather than setting the time lapse on the Insta beforehand, because what that means is I can just zoom in a bit using a normal setting on the Insta, and then change the time lapse in post, which means we can have these wee slowing up bits in the middle of it, and then when the wee car gets past, I can just zoom back in. There you go.
Bustling streets to quiet shores with our quirky video show. Whoa, laughing all the way, making friends in every town. We are the Zany Zoomers and we never wear a frown.
There's another slow up right behind the tractor, and then when you want to get past the tractor, you can just speed it up again. I'm using multiples of 4, so this is 4 times faster. Whap! Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go, and
Or a cow or goat to give him a little pose. Oh, zoom, 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 around the world we go, from bustling streets to quiet shores with our quirky video show. Whoa, laughing all the way, making friends in every town. We are the Zany Zoomers and we never wear a frown.
And it's definitely great for this. Slows right up and let the wee kid past. Is it bad luck for a white kid, or is it good luck for a white kid? I don't know. Anyway, you see slowing up very good, and then you can just zoom back in.